Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Not long ago, this government embarrassed itself when it twice tried to run through a backdoor deal to sell Crown grazing lands north of Bow Island to a potato farm. The government was forced to back down because of widespread public opposition. To the Minister of Environment and Sustainable Resource Development, did the government pay any compensation for their breach, and if so, how much?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And Mr. Speaker, it's important to remind this Assembly that our Premier was the one when we came into leadership here under her leadership and was commended by different groups to cancel those leases. This government took action on that. They took action right away, and we are committed to that action.
Thank you, Honourable Minister. Honourable Member.
It's not the cancellation of the leases, it's a cancellation of what might have been a signed contract. Will the minister tell Albertans how they can trust this government when a special deal was initially done without any public input or without a competitive bid process?
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, what I can tell this Assembly and all Albertans, with the leadership of this Premier and this government, they will be assured that we will make sure any process of Crown lands that go through will be as we have them in our process, and they will be through the public process. The Premier has committed to that. I will commit to that, and we've been commended by different groups because of the process of cancelling those leases.
Compensation was the first question, but Mr. Speaker, given that the member for Calgary-McKay-Nose Hill asked about this in the House and no clear answer was given, I will ask again. Is the Bruin Ranch purchased near Purple Springs part of the payoff for allowing the government to cancel the Bow Island Grazing Reserve contract?
Was asked last week from one of our honourable members with regards to Purple Springs, is there a contract or a request within the government? We have received no request with regards to that in our ministry, Mr. Speaker, and we will use the proper process used with, throughout SRD that is in our legislation to deal with that piece of property.